Hello and hey everyone out there in amazing net space and YouTube land, internet land I should say. I said inet, that's the way I usually say, and the Native Americans, Native English speakers, they would probably say like internet instead of an inet. It's like the shortening, the just a common theme that we use on everyday basis to just shorten internet, inet, that goes like inet. Okay, guys, like always, I tell you what, actually, today I haven't had my English speaking practice at all, and I wanna speak out in a way and to reveal you my deepest, I don't know, maybe feelings, maybe thoughts that I followed all the day through, and actually today's day was pretty fun in all the ways, and I mean, I woke up pretty late and I don't know, I had a couple of coffees always in order to just cheer myself up and to like get myself in shape and I mean like mentally, physically and in all the ways. I brushed my hair, I brushed my teeth, I brushed my ears as always, and I was nice again after having sleep for a long time. And actually this night I had a pretty deep and long and enough sleep, and thanks God I like awoken like I don't know, completely fresh and ready for further accomplishments in my life and achievements I should say that I'm persevere to do these days. And you might say that pretty nothing extraordinary happened to me this day, but I don't know, this day for some reason was something like something special to me, because I don't know, meaning special, I mean kind of all the things came to me at the right place, and I was completely like contented with what I had today, and the schedule of today was pretty just good and smooth and even not predictable in some at some points, as I adore that stuff, and then that stuff happens. Like unpredictableness of life is is the essence of the life itself. It's for my eyes. It's how I approach life, how I approach the general flow of my being here. You know what I'm saying? My longevity, I should say, anyway. If you might relate to those like terms that I'm using right now, I kind of adore using new like recently learned vocabulary, and to even like I don't know, maybe it's an appropriate situation when I used those, but I kind of expanding, pushing forward and trying to stretch my English to the highest points that I can currently, and to use all my abilities to reach my beloved and adorable fluency place, and I'll be there. Don't even have any slightest like hesitation or doubt about that. I'm telling you I will. And okay guys, that's been kind of silly theme as always for the very, I should say, preliminary theme in this video, and it's kind of introductory or just introduction itself, and since we got it out of the way I can proceed with the like kind of I kind of going to give you just quick recap of what happened today, and then I proceed with my what I wanted to say. As I don't know, I I don't even just I barely could recollect what it was, what I meant to say in this very video. As always, I'm losing my train of thought, and excuse me, please bear with me, bear with my English, and I'm only learning. And my haters, I encourage you, I invoke you to comment me very fluently in the comment section down below and express your disagreements, your like approach, how you do your English, why my English is so bad, why I'm speaking too poor English, and why I'm doing so many mistakes, etc., etc., and all this shit together. I'm ready. I'm all ears to hell to hear you and to hear at least the reasonable point why I'm so bad at my English. You know what I'm saying? Again, I'm all ears. I'm begging you, give me some feedback, and maybe share how you learn, how it should be learned in a proper way on your own eyes, and how it happens to you, how it feels like to be like very wise about your English. And if you are not agree, if you're on the same, if you are not on the same page with me, and just explain a little bit your personal approach, your possible opinions, maybe give some excerpt of your own speech, and maybe reveal some short video in order for everyone to see how it happens to you, and the way you practice, the way you drill your English and how you do that. I want to see also, because I'm in the same boat. I'm learning. I'm just want to know as more as I can about my adorable English. You know what I'm saying? I guess I made it clear for now, and I don't know. It's just been my current stream of consciousness that goes to my English learning thing. You know what I'm saying? And guys, I wouldn't dive too deep as always. And what should I say? This night I had a dream, and there was my dog's friend in that dream. His name is Amur, and he's a nice dog. He's like, I don't know, maybe like sand-like gray color, kind of, you know. If you might relate, like the color of sand and the gray color is kind of mixed together, and his skin, like I said, like kind of sandish gray or kind of that, you know what I'm saying. And he revealed himself to me in my dream, and he licked my face. I mean, that nice dog, his name is Amur again. I'm just reminding you about that. He's like very nice dog, and he's like always loyal, and he keeps his own like attitude to his owner, and his owner's name is Dennis, and he's a nice guy. He's nice guy also, and he's a friend of mine actually. And this nice dog, which name is Amur, he's my deepest friend ever. He's like kind of very deep to me, and every time I see him, he just jumps, hops to me, and put his front paws on my legs, and stomps on my jeans, and tries to lick my face all the time I see him. And he sees me. He tries to jump up and to lick my cheeks slightly, and to help me even. I don't know how it goes to dogs. I've never been a dog. Excuse me if I'm doing mistakes, and I'm approaching the attitude from a wrong standpoint. I'm not in the picture of the dog's activity at all. I've never been a dog. I tell you just right now. And guys, it's been kind of very impromptu thing, and I don't know. I just wanted to share with you, because I have those nice dreams, not all the night. Like I have those on a regular basis. Maybe once in a 3 months, I have this dog in my dreams, and he's always nice, cheerful, and effervescent, and joyful, and playful, and I don't know, trying to do a lot of joy around him. And he just hops, rush somewhere, and tries to put out his tongue and breathe very deeply and very intensely like that. I adore dogs, and guys, that's the most powerful and spiritual, I should say, creatures ever. And the thing that goes around pets. Actually, I wanted to reveal some short story that I followed recently on some YouTube channel, and there was a quick just a story, some native guy. He gave a gist what he heard, and how the entire amount of all the pets spread around the owners. You know what I'm saying? In shares. I mean, what share each part of pets resides in that circle diagram, and what's the percentage of those, these certain kinds of pets in the entire picture of all the pets around the globe. You know what I'm saying? And if you just made clear what I've said, that's great, because that means we on the same track. We are learning, and we are trying to even just maybe weave certain similar just thoughts together, and weave them together and intertwine them in order to make and to contrive and to create something new, and to, I don't know, maybe just try to create again something new, and to what I wanted to say, just to produce some new vocabulary, some new things by yourselves, I should say, by yourselves, not by myself, because I produced a lot of things by myself. I'm not begging here, I'm just not bragging here, excuse me, I'm just giving the truth directly to you, and probably invent a new vocabulary. You see, I'm going on going off on the tangent, and going off on a tangent. It's my common thing that I do on a regular basis in my videos, and I'm trying to keep things nice and short and clear for you. But I'm going off on a tangent again and again, and I'm reiterating things again and again in order for them to be memorized by myself deeply, and maybe to practice more about my grammar points, how I speak. You see, I'm doing this rubbish again. So back to the track. What I wanted to say. I wanted to say that I like explore that like percentage of certain amounts and certain kinds of pets, and he gave kind of picture that went like that the dogs are most common pets ever in the globe. You know what I'm saying? And that was very surprising to me that in that diagram there wasn't any birds. Guys, I'm telling you, there really were not airy flying creatures like birds, like tiny birds, like large birds, like these big wings. You see, I'm doing ramblings again, and I adore that stuff. I'm kind of, I don't know, I called myself today a weird fish, because I'm a weird fish as I am, and why not to call myself weird fish? And by the horoscope, I'm not a fish by stars. I'm like Libra, but fish. My granny was fish, and she was a very sophisticated woman, and I respect her very deeply. And she's in heavens now, and thanks God I knew her very deeply, and she gave me a bunch of useful thoughts about how should men behave, how he shouldn't behave, and all that stuff around girls and men, excuse me. And I so appreciate her for being in my life and for sharing with me her deepest impressions of her life from her youth, from her middle years, from her older years, and that stuff was very, very useful and very fruitful for me in my early days, you know what I'm saying? And guys, that's probably enough for today's ramblings. Keep track on my activities if you want. I want to expand, and I will expand my English to the highest points. If you're in the same boat with me, please, let's go together. Let's go in parallels and keep our tracks very brilliant, very simple and clear, and even without any doubts, and so that everyone might have a glimpse on us and say, those guys are doing a really great job. Guys, that's it. It's been a pleasure to chat to you very this nice evening, and that's it, and see you all. Be wealthy, healthy, and so on. See you all, guys and girls, in a little while. See you, bye.